Sunday morning, 10:23 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9/21, 2014. We have Tesla Motors. So next week, I just got to let you know that today's the 21st, and we're going to be trading the end of the calendar monthly trade. And then, of course, we had a big options expiration on Friday. Tesla Motors has had a daily chart right here. It had a very defined range in here before we gapped down and we started to sell down here, and we made a big daily reversal. I mean, I would just like my new MMTs to understand one thing. The high was 274, and that is on a daily date of 9/15/2014. But let us not forget one thing, that we had traded up as it opened at 374 and the high was 374. That low was 249, but there is more room to go down. So basically, what I'm going to be saying is this is a daily breakdown chart and price action. So you had one, two, three, four. Wow. And you came in and you had a daily reversal slightly below the daily half bar in price action. You've got the 10-minute declining. It's got the very first phases of Tesla putting in a daily moving average crossover. The blue line, I'm going to tell you the value, was 271.83. That's the 10-day. That 20-day simple moving average was 270 now. And that's that high reversal on a daily level where Tesla started running into problems. And once again, we were gapping down on lower volume, and we're hitting this body channel of a daily support level on Tesla. We're going to be shorting it. We want you to know where the breakdown was. We want you to know that it's a next week trade. When the price action settles in, we're going to go very much want to watch that 10-day crossover as far as a daily goes on TSLA. Now, MMT, we have a Tesla chart, and you can clearly see it's a 3-minute chart, and you can see the reversals, but then you can see how it was time to get net long on a 3-minute level, and we hit a double top 3-minute level. So let's just take a look at a different time frame and whatnot. Let's take a look at this one. This one here on Tesla Motors in our MMT app, that's a 60-minute gap down reversal. I am going to show, though, that Tesla has been extremely volatile ever since making these highs over here on a 60-minute level, and how 60-minute price goes down, 60-minute price goes up. But here's the thing. On the 60-minute level price action here, you had reversals, and then you started coming down and testing these prices early on a 60-minute level. But we can clearly see you started with a gap below this price, and most importantly this price on a 60-minute level right here. So I'm just going to say that it's very important to understand the price action, and not only that, it's 82 cents a line for 1/4 delta, 1/4 delta. That's the price value. Actually, I'm showing 82 cents. So that's on a different time frame. Look at the price action right here. This was that reversal, and we never have broke these lows over here because we haven't. I am just showing here where this would be a breakdown, and I'm just going to show it very simply right here. This is a 60-minute turn. Friday expiration was involved. These minute period moving averages, that's the 10-minute and the 20, we're crossing over. Any move to resistance on Tesla is surely going to make money. And I'm just going to go over here to that diamond reversal right there. And that was 9/19/2014. And so we can clearly see that this diamond 1/4 delta is its actual reversal before breaking the 60-minute value. So let me show my MMTs. All right, so here is a half bar, 258.9. Here is a half bar, 259.03. Here is a 60-minute half bar at 258.86, and that this half bar here was exactly testing these reversal 60-minute bars, that 60-minute price down. That means that the 10-minute value is 261.82, the blue line. The red line, the 20-minute period up here, believe it or not, is 261.89. So we're looking at a 60-minute, and we're going to say that Baidu and Amazon and Tesla have all had either making their highs at some point, but the most commonality in the price and relative to the S&P 500, as far as NASDAQ high betas does track the S&P 500, just so you know. So, conclusion of the 60-minute, conclusion of the resistance levels, conclusion of the 60-minute price down, concluding that Tesla Motors, just like Baidu and Amazon, makes a high reversal, and this is when you get out. Now, we're looking for new short entries on Monday morning on 9/22/2014. MMT on the 15-minute chart here on the market maker platform, we were right below that line right here, and that was a wick. That was the volatility, and you can see right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 of these 1/8 delta. So it's 1/8. So 77 cents was, you can clearly see 1/8 value in our system. And we can clearly see gap down reversal. There it is in a 15. It's all relevant to this part of it. And remember, it's relevant to the S&P 500. Remember that one of the things that you're clearly going to learn is the time frame in that 60-minute bottom here relative to this 15-minute time frame and how this bottom had looked. And we rallied up on 15-minute bars on Option Friday. It was a good trade to know that Tesla had totally broke down on a 15-minute level, but we're being extremely relevant right now that that's that gap down low, and he shot that thing straight up right below resistances, and each one of these bars right here is a 15-minute bar, and once again that's a 60-minute bar. MMTs, we're looking for Tesla that when it goes up and hits resistance levels on Monday, we'll be looking at the put options, and we'll be looking at the call options as to what the options market is telling us, because once we hit reversal and go down, if we gap up and reverse, well, the puts will be at their bottom and we'll buy them. There's many ways to trade this 15-minute chart on Tesla relative to Baidu, relative to Amazon today. So once again, we are going to get those live entries on Tesla.